Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Refeed. This is actually a super late night refeed. It is currently 10:37 p.m. here in Chicago. I usually don't eat this late, but the reason I'm eating this late is because I had a live stream earlier this evening and I didn't want to eat until after the live stream, wanted to fast with everybody else. I'm going to be ending tonight's fast, probably be eating until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. tonight if I can stay up. But currently I'm at 68 hours and 35 minutes into my current fast. Going to end it right now. So this is completing my 39th 65 plus hour back-to-back fast. I also hit a personal best on the scale at 127.4 pounds, which means I have now lost a total of 93 pounds even. I have 2.4 more pounds to go to hit my 125 goal. How soon is that going to happen? I guess we'll see. Anyway, enough talking. I have my Diet Mountain Dew here. I have my electrolytes, supplements here, so I'm going to take that right now, and then we're going to get into the big ass salad. I'll be back. Okay, so for anyone that's wondering, yes, I usually don't eat this late, but every time I do refeed, I refeed at around 6:30 to 7 p.m. Sometimes a little later, usually never earlier, and I always refeed in the evening. I never refeed in the mornings or the early afternoons because I know at nighttime that's usually like the trigger for me to get hungry. So when I refeed, I like to eat at night because I can just go to sleep right after and start my next fast. There's a lot of science behind, is it better to eat earlier in the day or later in the evening? And usually I've heard that eating earlier in the day is better, but I've been doing night refeeds for the past year plus, and I've still lost all the weight. I don't know, it really hasn't affected me in that kind of way. And mentally, if I had the choice of, because I know what's going to happen. Again, if I break in the morning or the early afternoon or even mid-afternoon, I know by nighttime, I'm going to want to break again. So doing this, feeling satiated, not only that, but I get all my work done during the day. I mean, like, I had to do that stream. I had to edit video. I was working. The last thing I want to do is eat a ton of food and then go back to work. So this is like my chill out time, even though I'm recording this, but that's okay. Half spring mix, half baby spinach, salad dressing, croutons, cheese, Romano, Parmesan, Asiago, 890 calories. By the way, the last refeed I had, I didn't record it, not for breakfast, not for refeed. Sometimes it's nice to get a break from recording in front of the camera, but my last refeed, I counted calories then too, just to see where I'm at. I put down 6,902 calories. It's crazy. I was like super hungry that night. I don't know. I guess I could still put it down. I forgot to put the vegetables in the oven. I'll be right back. Can you guess what kind of vegetables I'm eating? If you watch this enough, you'll know what I'm eating next. gotta get a spoon to get the rest of this, but I'm gonna wait for the vegetables to finish cooking and then I'll be back. All right, I am this goddamn table. I'm 35 minutes into my refeed. I had to wait for my veggies to finish cooking, washed some dishes, and this is what I got. So yes, Brussels sprouts. If you guessed it, you got it right. But I added kielbasa. This is actually turkey sausage, roasted garlic turkey sausage. So this is 1.25 pounds of Brussels sprouts and about 1/4 pound of the kielbasa. I normally don't eat turkey sausage. It's not bad. It's definitely not like the kielbasa, the Polish sausage that I normally eat, but I wanted to like add a little more protein, meat to it. The Brussels sprouts, 1.25 pounds. I added 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I added, so good. I added a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. This totaled out to, gotta make sure. Yes, I am weighing everything again. I'm just trying to figure out my calories. 710 calories. It's so good. I don't know when Brussels sprouts became like my favorite vegetable, but if I was doing OMAD, I'd probably eat Brussels sprouts every day. Forgot to turn the oven on. So I'm just making breaded chicken strips again for protein. 1, because it's easy. 2, because it's 11:21 p.m. and I really did not feel like prepping this late, which is why usually with Brussels sprouts, I'll buy them straight from produce. Then I'll bring them home, wash them, peel them, clean whatever dirt's on them, cut them up. But I knew it was going to be a late night since I was streaming, so I bought shaved Brussels sprouts, like 2 bags worth. Then I didn't really have to do anything, just season them up. And that's also why I bought kielbasa, because like bacon sounds really good. I think people have suggested that, but I would have to cook it. The kielbasa, I just like cut it up, threw it in the same pan or cookie sheet. Is that what it is? Whatever it is. Threw it with the Brussels sprouts and then, yeah, worked out. About done. I don't know. Like, they cut it up, they bagged it. These Brussels sprouts, I didn't change the way I normally cook them or season them, but they tasted drier than the ones I normally make when I buy them fresh from produce. So, I don't know. I don't know if it was just the manufacturer. I mean, they were still good, and it was good with the kielbasa, but it was a little dry. Okay, I gotta cook chicken and figure out what else I'm eating. I'll be back. So while I wait for the chicken to cook in the oven, I have 2 bananas. One of them kind of broke off. It's a little overripe. Not overripe, but whatever. Sometimes it browns. It's not a big deal. At least to me, it isn't. Actually, do you like ripe bananas or unripe? Like, I actually prefer mine super ripe. Not to the point where it's like gross and like soggy, but I don't mind a little soggy here and there. Am I weird for that? Like, oh, by the way, this is 100. I keep forgetting to tell you the calorie count on my food. These bananas are 176 calories. So, yeah, I like super ripe bananas, not gross black bananas or whatever. But I don't mind if there's like a dark spot here and there. I don't know, does that gross you out? Sorry. Here's the thing. You know how people don't like... You're going to judge me. You know how people don't like soggy cereal? I love soggy cereal. I mean, I like crunchy cereal too. But you won't hear me complaining if cereal gets soggy. The chicken should be done, I don't know, 7-8 minutes or so. So I'll be back. Currently, I'm an hour and 2 minutes into this refeed. These are super hot, so I'm just going to talk for a minute here. Hopefully it's showing on the camera. So chicken strips, honey mustard, barbecue, calorie count. For a total of all of this, the strips and the sauces, 1,088 calories. As far as the barbecue and honey mustard, the honey mustard is a light version, and the barbecue is a mix of the sweet and spicy Sweet Baby Ray's and the sugar-free Sweet Baby Ray's. Earlier when I ate my salad, I did the same thing. I did regular Caesar dressing and then like half Caesar dressing and half light dressing. So when I started trying to figure out if I should eat lower calorie foods like sauces and just other things I could save calories on, I thought I would just try to like eat the light versions, but man, some of those light versions are no good. So what I'm trying to do now is compromise, and I'm trying to mix. So this is like half regular, half light or sugar-free. Although the honey mustard light is really good. All right, let's see if these are still too hot or if they're okay to go. A little hot, not bad. I was actually considering ordering Wingstop tonight because, again, it's like super late. Hour and 17 minutes into my refeed. So yeah, I was gonna call Wingstop and just order, but it's so expensive. Especially once you factor in like delivery fees. Better off just making it. I do miss eating out though. I still want to be able to treat myself once in a while for that. I was thinking maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe next week. But these chicken strips are good. The barbecue's good. The honey mustard's good. I can't complain. That's it. Breadcrumbs. All right. Chips and salsa. Chips and guac. Chips and salsa and guac. Might take a little break though. It just hit midnight, so I'll be back. 1 hour, 40 minutes into my refeed, and I'm having chips and guac mixed with salsa. So El Ranchero is the brand that I have always been eating my chips, or for tortilla chips. It's like my absolute favorite. And I normally just get the salt flavored one, but this is like their mild hot version. That's what it's called, mild hot. Just has like a little spice to it, and you can see that in the chip. I've always seen these, I've never had them, and now I've been buying them, and they're absolutely amazing. Anyway, the total for this is 1,022 calories. I'm gonna watch a little TV, so we're just gonna play some music, and I'll be back.
You know, he goes up in the air for going for the ball. He's going for a glancing ball. That's an accurate and
Okay, sorry. I wasn't gonna eat 2 of these, but I got my Fit Crunch bars back. These are protein bars that are like, they don't really taste like protein bars at all. And I have this other flavor that I tried, which is chocolate chip cookie dough. 190 calories for this, 190 for the other one as well. I know, I'm sorry. I'm watching TV. I'll be back though.
because
2 hours, 12 minutes into my refeed. It is 12:50 a.m. and I have a cheesecake. 385 calories. And it's not frozen. Thank God. I was afraid it was going to be. I've been on this cheesecake kind of kick lately. I know for people who have been watching, I usually eat pie, but in past episodes of Breakfast, I'm pretty sure I've had cheesecake. I have. My two favorite desserts: pumpkin pie, regular cheesecake. I actually don't prefer cheesecake with, not that I won't eat it, but I'd rather have plain cheesecake over anything else. Although, I don't mind cheesecake with like strawberries. But when it's like, when they add chocolate to it or chocolate chips or, I don't know, whatever else, other flavors they have, I'd rather not. This is the grand finale. It is 1:25 a.m. I am super tired. Like, I like eating late, but this is way too late. I gotta figure out if I can do these on Sundays like this, but I am 2 hours and 47 minutes into my refeed. The final thing I have here, well, maybe the final thing, is pumpkin pie and whipped cream. Total together, 1,128 calories, I think. Let me double check. Yes, 1,128 calories, which in total right now puts me right at around a little under 6,000 calories. So that's probably where it's going to stick. But if I can stay awake, I might have something else. Depends. Because I feel like at this point I'm getting more tired than hungry. Also, for anyone that's wondering, I'm still planning to make my own pumpkin pie. This is store-bought, but I just haven't had the time lately. What I'm gonna do though, at this point, since this most likely will be my last thing to eat, so I'm gonna eat the rest of this while I relax. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a total of the calories I ate. That is, if I ate anything after this, I'll show it in the totals, so let's cut to that right now. Otherwise, that's it for episode 5 of Refeed. After I finish this, or whenever I finish my refeed, I'm going to post a screenshot of me starting my next 65-hour fast, which will be on Monday, October 19th. I'm going to be posting my progress on Twitter, if you want to check me there at Finally Fasting. But I also downloaded the Life app. I usually don't use a Life app. Actually, I've never used a Life app until today. But I did it to like create a circle. I guess it's like a group area where people can like talk to each other. You can find that group by searching for Finally Fasting on the Life app, and I'll be tracking my progress there as well. So if you want to join in, well, by the time this posts, we'll have already maybe been 24 hours or close to 24 hours in. But feel free to join, chat, look for me on Twitter, chat in there. And then we'll see if like I can continue these group fasts. I just thought it would be good to start one on a Monday, kind of like get other people accountable who might want to try something like this. Not another 65 like I'm doing, but an open-ended fast, meaning we start around the same time and then you end it when you feel comfortable. I'm not trying to force anyone to do what I'm doing. That's not the point of what this channel is. So yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, I got this last slice left, so I'm gonna call it a night. Hope you had fun. Hope it was entertaining. Okay, I'm tired. I want to like relax, watch TV. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon.